The number you have mentioned, 64%, is the opposite. So this is the percentage of the citizens of Hungary who are generally supporting the enlargement. And only 30% of the citizens of Hungary are supporting enlargement with Ukraine. So 60% in favor generally for the enlargement and only 30% supporting Ukraine. Just to compare, the Swedish support, which is the highest one for Ukraine, is 91, Finnish 81, and Danish 81. So this is the results. So one is a general number for enlargement on general, and then we have also measured sentiments, pro-enlargement sentiments for in each member state for each candidate countries. Of course, it is important that we know what is the sentiment of the citizens. It is also important that we consider the concerns of the member states when we speak about the enlargement process. Therefore, we really invest a lot of energy that we will be able soon, I hope in the times of the Danish presidency, to open Cluster 1 and all the other clusters. As I was saying before, for the first time in the history, in 1 year, we are ready to open all the clusters when the conditions are, of course, met. And both the Danish minister and myself have had many meetings in those days. Also the last days when we had Gimnich here speaking to especially to the representatives of Moldova and Ukraine and the member states to find the solution to be able to open. About your question about the decision-making process, yes, I got the letter from some member states. It is about the Council. And also the decision on how can we go on, when can we open the Cluster 1 is in the Council. I can only say that from the technical point of view, we are ready, and that the opinion of the European Commission is that both countries, Moldova and Ukraine, have done their homework, are ready. And we say all the time that it is merit-based process. And because it is merit-based process, I hope that the Council will soon find the way to go on.
Thank you, Mata.